Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Today is, what's today's date? The
Seventh.
7th, February 7th. I had my visit with my liver surgeon today. Um, more good news, bad news. I think predominantly good news, though. I'm happy with it. Um, he said that the liver is operable, so that's huge. We're assuming that it is colon cancer that's moved to the liver, which I really don't understand how the difference is, but I guess it's a big deal because if you have primary liver cancer, it spreads like mad, super fast, and it's really hard to control. And you're in a lot more trouble than if you have colon cancer that moves to the liver, because then it's all colon cancer. And I guess colon cancer responds well to chemo, and doesn't grow as quickly, and so there's a lot better chance to get effective treatment through chemotherapy, shrink tumors down, and get them under control if it's colon cancer. So it seems like that's what it is. They biopsied the colon. In my colon, it is colon cancer. It's not liver cancer that moved to the colon. So that's good news. And being operable is awesome. I don't need a transplant. I don't, it's not inoperable entirely. So, that increases my odds quite a bit. They do think that they found likely cancer in some lymph nodes on my leg. They're going to do a full PET scan next week for official results, but the cancer doctors reviewed it, and they say it's very likely that it's a malignant tumor, multiple malignant tumors in some lymph nodes in my leg. So I don't think that'll change treatment, but it probably does, affect the probability of the cancer returning. But it doesn't affect the operability of the other two large tumors, nor does it really affect the treatment plan, which is most likely going to be. So we're here. My last test here is currently Monday, unless they schedule something else, in here being Cleveland. And then once that test is done on Monday, I can fly home, which I'm anxious to do, and see the kids, and just be back, home. And then I can do the chemo at home, regardless. I can do my chemotherapy at home, and then fly back for the surgery, which is what my plan is currently. I did, find out more bad news about my insurance. Turns out insurance won't be covering any of the treatments that I've got the last 2 weeks. So that's probably, $60,000 or $70,000 that I don't really have. But luckily, I have great credit, and I have credit cards, and so I can get through that. And then I'm working on finding a way to get better insurance, or get financial aid, or something before the surgery is in place. And I should have about 3 months to figure that out. And the GoFundMe obviously helps a lot, because if it's 70,000, I think my GoFundMe is almost at 20. So that's a big chunk of that. That's going to help me. If I use it as minimum payments, that'll at least get me through a couple years and let me get back on my feet. So, and then if I can work, then I can work off debt. Let's see. Anything else?
I mean, it just doesn't cover your treatments, period, while you're out of state, because they only cover ER visits and urgent care visits. So for the entirety of any treatment while we're out here, we're paying out of pocket. So
100% out of pocket.
Yeah. Just a huge thank you to everyone that has contributed and helped with the process to allow us to do the diagnostics quickly, so we could get a treatment plan in progress quickly to give him the best chance at making it.
Yeah, and I really feel like, I'm doing what gives me the best chance of making it, not necessarily, the least expensive option. I'm not worrying about what's the least expensive option right now. I'm going to worry about the financial aspects, later. That's what credit cards are for. And so, and I know that, I want to do absolutely everything and fight as hard as I can. Yeah, so 2 more bullets to dodge, I guess. Thursday is the biopsy. Got to make sure it comes back as colon cancer in the liver. They're biopsying the liver this time. I'm really sure that it's going to, but then the next day is the PET scan. And the PET scan is going to look for cancer elsewhere in the body. That's a full body scan. Potential it could be in lungs, brain, lymph nodes. You never know. So that's a real big one, because the less the spread, the less the chance of it recurring after chemo gets it under control. So that's it. We woke up early. I had a good night's sleep last night. I felt good. We took a nap. We've eaten well today. Exercised after every meal. Drove out here early in the morning. We decided to stay at my friend's house until this morning, and then left at like 5:30? 6 in the morning. Woke up at 5:30, left at 6 for my 9 o'clock appointment. So we got here on time. We got it all taken care of. And thanks for tuning in.